Hi, I'm Celeste, and I get to talk to you a little bit about the color wheel and the science behind color that makes Demi so magical. So when you get your kit, you'll see you have a little color wheel at your disposal. And before we get into all the colors and how this works, I just want you to look at the three primary colors:
red, yellow, and blue.
All we need to know about these colors is a couple primary characteristics that set them apart from each other. And then we can use what we know about each color to kind of identify those colors on our face.
Here's red on the color wheel. And here's the red family. Red is vibrant, saturated, and hot. Here's yellow on the color wheel. And here's the yellow family. Yellow is light, bright, and warm. Here is blue on the color wheel and the blue family. Blue is deep, dark, and cool. You may be thinking, I don't see those colors when I look in the mirror at all. And you're right. Our face is made up of combinations of the primary colors. So when we have something that's distracting on our face, what actually is happening is there's an imbalance of color. There's an excess of one of these colors. And so if we use the characteristics of each of those colors, it is a real tool in helping us spot what color is in excess.
Once you have those characteristics sort of just memorized and ingrained in your mind, it will make the process of spotting excess color so much more simple. With Demi, you aren't relying on the texture or volume of your makeup to neutralize the problems and eliminate distractions. You're using color.
So opposite colors that are across from each other on the color wheel tend to neutralize each other. So once you know what the distraction is, you can neutralize it with its opposite.
Once you are able to identify the excess color, you're going to name it. Okay, so I know this thing is vibrant and saturated, and that's the only reason it's standing out. So it's in the red family. So then I can go across the color wheel, and I know that some kind of a green is going to be my best friend in neutralizing that distraction.
Okay, so let's take a look at a couple examples. This blemish is vibrant, saturated, and hot. So we know it's in the red family. So if we go across the color wheel, we'll find green as the solution. This next distraction is a little trickier, but I want you to force yourself to go past just seeing brown and notice that this spot is dark, cool, and deep. So it's in the blue family. And if we go across the color wheel, something in the orange family is going to neutralize that area. Okay, so most often, yellow doesn't create distractions, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you that if you had an area that was standing out really bright and light and warm, you could neutralize it or brighten it by going across the color wheel and adding something in the violet family. So even though yellow on its own doesn't create a lot of distraction, it can combine with other colors and create distractions like that. So let's talk about some secondary or mixed colors. Let's start out with green. This is going to look like another brown to you, but you'll notice that these freckles are darker than the surrounding area, but they're also kind of light and warm in nature. So those contradicting characteristics kind of give us this muddy kind of a mess or a mulchy area. And that muddy, mulchy color is usually very green. So something in the red family is a great solution, and you can kind of tell which one of the red families is most appropriate based on how yellow or how blue the area is. Okay, so here's another example. This one is dark and vibrant. So dark is blue, vibrant is red, and that gives us violet. Across the color wheel from violet is yellow. Let's use the yellow family to neutralize this violet distraction. And we can know which one in the yellow family to use based on how red or blue that area is. Color really is the best solution.
This is real, like A plus B equals C kind of math. And it's so empowering. Once you've got the principles down, you know what the colors are, and you're able to train your eye to see those, there's nothing that can stop you. The power behind your makeup